Okay, we are live. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you for your patience. I know I've kept you here for a while, but I've finally started. There was just a few things to set up. So welcome everyone. I hope your day's going great. This is the first live stream on the channel. It's actually quite an exciting one. I mean, this one isn't... We're not really going to be doing much today, but it's just going to be a chilled one. But yeah, let me know if, you know, the music's too loud or the audio doesn't sound too good, and I'll try and fix it up. But yeah, a lot of you saying April Fool's joke. That would have actually been a great April Fool's joke. That's kind of missed opportunity there, but yeah, how are you guys doing? So today we're just gonna do some survival, and there's a few choices here. So I'm gonna just make a poll, see if I can get a poll going. So we can either start a brand new survival world just for the live stream, or we can continue my long play world and kind of do some like, off-camera mining and stuff. So I'll just get a poll going. But yeah, how are you guys doing? It's crazy to think 100 of you are here. I'm used to just doing video premieres, but actually doing live is quite crazy. So a lot of familiar faces in here. So I appreciate everyone coming out today. So yeah, I'll just get a poll going. So yeah, a lot of you already saying start a new one, but I mean, a lot of you probably haven't actually watched the long play world. There's only been 3 episodes so far. So we'll see what the poll says. I'll give it about a minute to see what we get. And apologies if I've basically got a bot in here, and it's the first time we're testing it. So apologies if your message kind of gets auto moderated. We're kind of gonna try and tweak it to see, yeah, what works the best. But I mean, so far you guys are behaving yourselves, so thank you for that. Okay, yeah, it does look like we're starting a fresh world. So yeah, let's get to that. Let's get into that now. It would help if we changed scenes. So that we're learning, guys. We'll get there. All right. Okay, chat looks like it's the chat's been a bit slow, so I'm not sure how behind the chat is for you guys. If it is a bit too slow, I might just turn it off. But if you guys could kind of say how many seconds behind it is, to kind of give me an idea of how delayed it is. It might be like my internet is the issue. That's kind of why I'm only streaming in 720, because yeah, my internet isn't the fastest. Obviously my videos are usually in 1080, but yeah, for live streaming we have to change it up a bit. Hopefully the quality is still okay. But yeah, it's exciting. It's sort of something new. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we'll probably be around for an hour or so today, depending on how we go. But I'm actually struggling. It's kind of hard to get used to reading chat at the same time as playing. So apologies if I miss your message. But yeah, that's the reason for that. Okay, so we've got the poll answers. About 10 seconds. Okay, so it's not horrendous. All right, let's get going. Completely random world. Let's see what we get. I mean, I've got plenty of ideas from your stuff. Fresh world. Yeah, we're making a fresh world. Hopefully it loads anytime soon. So the chat on my end is kind of stopping and then going again. I'm not sure if that's the same for you, but here we go. Might just need to change my settings here. Just for lag issues. I'll put it on 12. I'm not sure how intensive the streaming will be on my PC, so yeah, we'll try this out. Alright, I might just bump it down a little bit. Tell you what, I'll just take the bushy leaves off, because that's actually quite... Yeah, ignore all these texture packs. A lot of them are old ones. You should defeat the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I'm not that good at speedrunning, unfortunately. So probably take me a few hours to do that. Right, let's get going. Of course, we need to get some wood to begin with. So this is some very entertaining content for you guys. I'm sure you've never seen this before. So this here is, it's called a tree, and you have to kind of use your fists and like punch it. Yeah, I might keep this going, kind of like specific for a stream, and you might like do weekly ones if you guys enjoy this. As I get used to it, might do it more often. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I've already got dark oak, which is actually very good because I always struggle to find dark oak. So that is a relief we've found that already. What is the price of your computer to play with shaders like this without lag? Well, it wasn't cheap, let's just say that, but I have a RTX 3060 Ti. Unfortunately, when I got it, it was actually really inflated due to like cryptocurrency and stuff. I don't really fully understand it, but obviously a lot of people get graphics cards for mining cryptocurrency. So at the time, my laptop kind of died, so I had no choice. And like YouTube was taking off, so I thought, you know, I need an upgrade. And 1.18 dropped, and obviously that was quite intensive on Java Edition. I think Bedrock is actually a lot better. I don't know why I haven't made any tools yet. I'm just kind of in my own world here, just punching away. You see, it's kind of hard to read chat as well as play. I just kind of forgot what I was doing there. We'll make a pickaxe, get some stone. Yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, when 118 dropped, obviously the height limit and the caves, they all increased. So it caused a lot of lag on my system, and it wasn't really possible to make videos anymore. So I kind of had to make the jump to something better, and it just so happened at the time it was yeah, it was quite expensive for what it was, but they have come down a lot recently. So yeah, you can probably get something quite affordable that can still run shaders. You can get a lot of mods which help it, which I have shown off in a recent video I put out. So hopefully there you should be able to get something sorted. But I've got a few mods here. As you can see, the achievements were slightly different. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I'm getting kind of sidetracked. Let's not fall in that lava here. We need a bit more stone. So let's take this and run. Does anyone know if Gorillo's from Manchester? Well, I guess you'll never know where I'm from. You can probably tell I'm from the UK, but that's about all you'll get from me, unfortunately. Yeah, prices went up during COVID. Yeah, that didn't help either. A lot of people obviously getting PCs and stuff, so that didn't help. Food is going to be an issue. I haven't found any animals yet, but we have found some iron, which is good. I've really had no plans for this world. This is complete, like, freestyle, I guess. We'll probably make a base at some point, or we could run a poll and see what you guys want. Okay, right, time to go. We will come back soon when we've got some more tools. But alright, what can we make it? That is not how you do it. There we go. I always like to keep my first wooden pickaxe just to kind of frame it. I don't know if any of you guys do that. It's kind of pointless, but right. Let's make. What else do we need? Shovel. Let's get a shovel. All right. No. Okay. There we go. Make the shovel first. Chest. Food is. To be fair, there were some chickens back there, weren't there? I'm leaving and unsubbing. Perfect. Right. Let's go get those chickens. 2-1 durability. Yeah, it is either framed or I just use it to cook for food. It's one or the other, really. Hey, super chat from Mr. Noob. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's the first super chat on the channel. So, thank you very much. Please make an underground base like a hobbit hole. We can make a hobbit hole. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, well, I do like an underground base, so it's most likely we will be making that. You know, something in the hillside. You see a lot of my bases that I make are either underground or in a hillside. And there's a good reason for that. Just because I find it... That's kind of my preferred building style. You don't have to worry about doing a roof or doing the outside of the walls. It's just one thing to worry about. So, yeah. But I do like to make houses as well. Okay, we need a furnace. So, we kind of need this chicken ASAP. Because we can't sprint anymore. We'll have to have a little look around here. How is the music compared to my voice? Is it a good volume, or does it need adjusting? For me it sounds good, but obviously there's some different sliders here and there, so like for you guys, I'm not sure how it's sounding on your end. Okay. Let's get moving here. Another chicken, perfect. Tell you what, I'll just make that as well. Yo, Deep Seer Moo with a $20. Thank you so much, Deep. That is crazy. Let's make tools. I will try and make some tools. Wow, thank you very much. Let's get a W in chat for Deep. That is, yeah, that is very kind of Deep. There should have been something on screen that pops up, but maybe I've set it up wrong. There should be like audible cues for different amounts. There we go. It's come up now. That was about a minute delayed. But yeah, thank you very much, Deep. That is very kind of you. All right. So we've got instruction to make tools and make a hobbit hole so far. So we'll do that. I'm sure we can make some tools. To be fair, this area is actually very nice. It's a very nice spawn. Yeah, so more animals would be nice. Sugarcane's nice, actually. We'll take that. That will be useful. Egg, not so much. We can get rid of that. Unless we could build or make a cake, but yeah. We can't anymore. Too late for that. Yeah, I uploaded today. Obviously, it's April Fool's Day. And I completely forgot it was April Fool's after I uploaded. So it would have been a perfect chance to do something. Obviously, Saturday is my usual upload date. So it would have been perfect to get you guys or something. And I was kind of tempted to stop the stream after you guys were saying this is April Fool's joke. That would have been like elite, but I thought, you know what, I can't really... There's 100 of you in here. I can't really, you know... I could have just said, oh, no, I'll just do it tomorrow, but... You know, I pulled through. I'm not that cruel. When do you do another tutorial? So I tried to upload every Saturday. So yeah, every Saturday. So the next tutorial will be next Saturday. And it will be a starter base episode. So a little teaser there. I still need to design them. I've got kind of a few ideas in mind. Actually, I need to just scroll up. I didn't see what you said about music's good. Okay. I remember I answered I asked the question. I didn't actually see what you guys said, but okay, music's good. That's good to know. How about the Minecraft volume? Is that too loud or too quiet compared to like, the music and my voice and stuff? It's taken a lot of fine tuning. I didn't actually know how much effort went into a stream. I just realised we don't have any sheep. don't have any wool for sheep. Wool for sheep? Sheep for wool? Wool for a bed is what I was trying to say there. So I might just hit the mines and see what happens down here. Let's go for it. Why not? Coal, perfect. Let's get some dirt. The Minecraft volume is quiet. The Minecraft sounds quiet. Okay, let me try and put that up a bit. Oh, it's Minecraft was completely muted altogether. Well, hopefully you guys can hear now. I've just realised it was on mute. Yeah, so hopefully you guys can hear. I muted it for the starting scene screen. Here we go, we've got a guy here. Alright, buddy. I just want you guys to see, I'm just trying to make some torches. There we go. It can get quite dark with the shaders on. All volume is great now, perfect. You can actually hear the game, perfect, alright. That was a lot of XP for him. I think that's just reflections, actually. Okay, so let's try and find some iron. We do have some over there. Let's go back here. Blocks. Oh, there was some right there. Brilliant. Okay. I can't tell if that's water. I just need to... Okay. Disable shaders temporarily. Hopefully this will... Yeah, we're good. Sometimes it's quite hard to see the water in with shaders on. Yo! That just happened. Scared me a little bit. Oh, we have no food. Oh, we've got one pork. Let's make some iron tools. You can use soft voxel shaders. I might actually have voxel shaders. Let's have a look. Rethinking voxels. Okay, so I've used rethinking voxels, and that was actually quite... it's quite intensive on my PC, so I didn't really use it for videos. Let's just put it on to see what it looks like. But it's quite laggy on my system. Probably okay down here. It looks fairly similar to complementary, to be fair. I'm just gonna put it back to complementary though. I can't remember which one I had it on. I think it was this one. We'll go with that. Alright, we've got 8 iron, so... Sweet. Let's get some more coal. So you might be wondering why there was no promotion of this live stream, because you probably found out either through a notification or through just your feed, I guess. But it's basically just a test stream for a bigger stream I've got coming up soon, which is a charity stream, which will be really fun. I hope you guys do enjoy that. It's going to be about... It will be on the 16th of this month. Is the date I'm going with right now. I will announce it publicly. You'll see on all my social platforms, you know, with a lot of time to kind of, you know, make yourself aware of it. So, but yeah, it's a charity stream. It's going to be about 8 hours. So I kind of felt like I needed a bit of practice before, you know, we dive in the deep end. But yeah, that'll be exciting. We want a long play gameplay. So I have actually, so your type edits, I have actually got 3 episodes of long play already. Yeah, one was back in, I think, November. And then there was a Christmas one where I built an igloo. And then there's a recent one a few videos ago, which was a castle. So, tell you what, I'm going to save the iron. I'm going to got a bit more here. Just going to make a bucket. But yeah, the charity live stream is going to be, it's going to be walking 100,000 blocks in a straight line. Gorillo, you need to close the poll. Oh, is it still open? Whoops. Alright, let's close that. There we go, we finally closed the poll. Let's just have a quick drink break. Remember to stay hydrated, guys, it's very important. If you've got a drink in front of you, please take the time to have a drink. There's 150 of you in it, which is actually crazy. I didn't expect this many to be, obviously with no promotion as well, so you guys are the dedicated fans. And this is actually kind of a, what am I drinking? I'm just drinking water. You can call me boring, but I've just realised I'm in a cave with, yeah. You call it boring, but it keeps us alive, you know. Saturday night on the water. I keep getting sidetracked. I don't know what I was just talking about. Yeah, sorry. So the evenings are actually a kind of quiet period on my channel. The main audience is in Asia. So the biggest fan base is India. So if any of you guys are from India right now, that is crazy because it's about 1 AM right now, I believe. I think they're about 5.5 hours ahead, so it'll be past midnight. So if any of you are from India or any Asian country, then fair play for being on your dedication. I appreciate your dedication. But yeah, so USA is actually the second biggest nation. So if you're from the USA, I appreciate you being here. I think a lot of the people here will be from either Europe or North America, South America. Let me. I'm going to do a poll actually, I'm actually interested. I'm kind of getting used to playing as well as setting up the stream, so I appreciate your patience. Okay, so we can only do 4 options on a poll, so apologies if you are from Africa or Australasia. They're my 2 lowest nations, so apologies if you are from there, but unfortunately I can't fit them in. Alright, let's actually get to playing again. Alright, what was I doing? Let's make some... let's do a sword. No, let's do some boots. I should prioritise doing armour, really, shouldn't I? Let's go. Big fan of your long play videos. I appreciate that. There will be more long play episodes coming up very soon. Oh, diamonds already in non-deep slate as well. That's pretty rare, right? Regular stone diamonds. I think that's quite rare. Well, that's a relief getting these so early. Don't drop them. Just the one. Of course, just the one. Always just the one diamond. We need to eat. You know what? Let's just get rid of this rotten flesh. It's probably going to do more worse than good. Let's go down here. I think the effective mod is what makes the diamonds sparkle. Get that OP shovel. I think I'll pass on the struggle. Is this your first live stream? It is my first live stream, yeah. So it's yeah, it's quite an exciting one. So I appreciate you all being here. I have actually gone live on TikTok, like a few times, but that wasn't with commentary. That was just gameplay, and they didn't last very long either because the TikTok software isn't great. So it was quite laggy, and but yeah, this is the first live stream with proper audio and on YouTube. Obviously, I do have live premieres on my videos. Oh my god, that was close. But yeah, this is the first, obviously, live gameplay. Alright, let's get some water before I forget. Let's actually... we can probably go back up now, actually, get some more food. And get some wool to sleep the nights. Grab some gold here. Big fan of pretty much all your videos. Thank you, I appreciate it, Griff. Thanks for being here on the live stream. I thought the redstone was a spider. I didn't actually see the redstone. There's actually a lot of iron here. I should probably stay down here. I'll come back here in a bit. Right, let's go get some food. Kill spiders to get string equals wool. That is true. It will take a lot of... We need 16... No. We need 12 string to make 3 wool needed. Which could take a few spiders. So back on the April Fool's topic, did anyone get trolled by any jokes today, or did you troll your friends with any? Has anyone got any creative jokes they've done on their friends? I should have. Yeah, I did kill a pig. I've had the few in my YouTube feed. I've had you know, the usual. Oh, I'm quitting YouTube. I know Ryan Trahan did one. I was like, well, obviously, I've just watched a video from Ryan Trahan, like camping in a car or something. I think Ryan Trahan is actually probably one of my favourite channels right now. I think he's so creative in what he does. And he kind of... I'm not sure if you guys are... I mean, being from the US, you've probably heard of Ryan Trahan. He's very big over there. And he's kind of what influenced me to do my charity live stream, which I'll be doing. I'm not sure if you guys saw his... if you saw his 1 penny challenge across America. And he had kind of setbacks when he got donations. I've kind of gone that route with... I've got incentives with the live stream, which I'll be doing. So you guys can kind of interact throughout the entire live stream when that goes live. So that'll be cool. But yeah, as I said, that will be going live on the 16th of April. But there will be announcements everywhere. And if you follow me on any platform, I'm sure you'll see it. So you definitely won't miss out the announcement. 120 has cherry blossoms. Yeah, 120 will have the cherry blossoms, which is exciting. 120 is actually looking very good in terms of an update. Make furnace, yeah, I'll probably make another one, to be honest, make it a bit quicker. But yeah, what do you guys think about 1.20? It obviously adds 2 new wood types, which is I don't think, other than the Nether update, I don't think it's been done before. Maybe it has. It adds the armor trims, which is, I think the armor trims, they obviously add to exploration, which is good, but it could perhaps, I know that the rarity of them was quite low when they, on the first snapshot, but I think they did increase it, so it's not going to be like, I think it was like 4% chance of finding it in a structure, and the chance of finding a structure is low already. So I mean, how often do you come across a jungle temple, and it was like 4% chance of spawning in a jungle temple chest? But I think they did increase it. Adding things the community wants, 100%, yeah. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what else they're adding. But yeah, that was what I was going to say. The inventory is still an issue. I know they were trying to fix it with the bundles, which are actually on experimental edition on Java, but I think Bedrock was having a few issues. And they kind of want to, going forward, they kind of want to make all the updates the same. So they're not just going to add one on a full release to one and then not on the other. What's your FAV? My FAV is 80. Backpack. Yeah, I've used a few mods before, especially with the Better Minecraft pack, and they have a very nice backpack mod. But yeah, something like that, you can kind of like upgrade them, and there's like, so what it does, there's a slot on the chest plate, and you hover over, and then it kind of goes out, and you can kind of put a backpack in there, which I think is would be a very cool thing to add. How many gigs do you have towards Minecraft? I think I have, I think I can check actually. 4 gigabytes allocated, I believe. Yeah, 4 gigabytes, 50%, yeah. To answer your question, I don't need too many because I don't have that many mods. You can see there's only 50% being used, or up to 60. So I don't really need much more than that. If you're using a lot of mods, then I'd recommend putting a bit more if you do have it. But yeah, it just means that, like other things like streaming, I've got Chrome open, which obviously everyone knows Chrome is very RAM hungry. OBS, Spotify, so yeah, there's quite a few things running right now. Favorite Minecraft YouTubers? My favorite Minecraft YouTuber of all time, I think, would have to be Ethos Lab. I don't know if any of you, I mean, you've probably heard of him. He's in Hermitcraft. Let me make some shares. But yeah, I've watched Ethos Lab since I began playing Minecraft through like 2012. He's like one of the OGs, and he's got such a unique video style. It's just unlike any other creator. So I think, yeah, Ethos Lab, and he hasn't changed much over the years. Like, he doesn't make custom thumbnails, and he'll like keep it straight, and you know what's coming for a, like, you know what to expect. And I think he's very creative as well. Like, a lot of his ideas are very unique. So 100% I'd say Ethos Lab. I don't actually watch too much YouTube myself. You might be quite surprised by that, obviously being a YouTuber, but yeah, I don't watch actually much Minecraft content. What mods do I have on? Okay, yeah, I do have, do you have any vanilla tweaks? Yeah, I have. So let's go. I have a 3D pack on. So I have like ladders and doors and trapdoors. The aesthetic one is things that I can't remember. I think it's like the one that fixes things. I know there's a few errors and stuff with the default texture, so I think that's the one that fixes it. And then this one is apparently drop arrows, which I used for my recent video because I use droppers, so it just made it a bit easier for the tutorial. Let's get some cocoa beans. And yeah, what mods do I use? So I have an incredibly long list of mods, but the main ones are Iris, which is for the shaders. I actually put a video out very recently, which goes through every single mod that I use to achieve the shaders and the graphics and stuff. But I do also use some other ones on top of that, which I may make a video on soon. You might have seen the achievement pop up. That's one. Just makes it a bit more fancy when you get an achievement. But yeah, there's a few other ones, like if we find some water, which we won't now, but there's one which kind of makes a water drop effect, which is cool. It was the first server I played on. Let Bedrock and Java play together. It was all. It was fun. It was fun times. I think Minecraft has come a long way in terms of servers and like the way they can, obviously Java and Bedrock can play together. Do I know Beyblade? I mean, I know what Beyblades are. They're like the spinner toys. Are you referring to a content creator or actual Beyblades? Because I know what Beyblades are. I am aware of. Yeah, I know Hell Frozen. I do like Hell Frozen's content. He loves sheep, does he? Okay, yeah, I got a bit sidetracked there. We only needed 3, and we've got 17. Let's just make a bed. There we go. That was the achievement mod I was talking about. Makes it a bit more fancy. This is the first video I've heard your voice. Yeah, so I have actually used my voice in a few videos before. Only like maximum 10. So it's quite rare that you would have actually heard it. So we appear to have an issue. Let me just try and fix this a little bit. Ah, the torches are getting in the way. It should be good. I mean, there's still going to be lava there. Sweet. Okay, we've got a few gold blocks. Do I know Indonesia? Yeah, I do know Indonesia. Indonesia's actually, I think, 3rd biggest audience on my channel. What have we got in here? Oh, this is another mod I've got. It kind of makes the thing around, yeah, around the item a bit more fancy, which is cool. Flint and steel. I don't really need any of this though, which is could do with some flint, I guess. Let's get this gold block. Do I know Cubius? I do know Cubius, yeah. I think we've DM'd a few times as well. These are such spinning tops Beyblades. Yeah, Beyblades are... They were my childhood. I collected quite a few of them. I don't even know if they... Do they still do them? But yeah, they were very fun to play with as a kid. Going to go stretch on the couch. Well, thank you for being here, Deep, and I really appreciate your donation with the super chat earlier. Yeah, I hope you have a great day and enjoy the couch. How to make an actual good house. Well, there are a few tutorials on my channel. You might find a couple, 1 or 2 tutorials perhaps that could help you. We have another. I might actually turn fire tick off because it is actually quite annoying. But I don't have cheats on, so I can't actually change it. I should have done that when I made the world. Oh well. We'll be fine. Have I watched Pewds or Dream? Yeah, I mean, I used to watch all of Dream's videos. All of the Manhunt videos. Really enjoyed the Manhunt videos. I haven't watched Dream in a while though. I don't know if he's uploaded recently. I know obviously he did his face reveal and then yeah, I haven't actually seen any videos since that. Nothing like juggling adventure in a new world. Yeah, this is getting a bit crazy. We need to settle down sometime soon. How much iron do we have? We've got 9. Bit of gold. We can actually... Yeah. We've got a lot of food, actually. That's very good. Have you seen Clomo shots? I have not heard of Clomo shots, no. Let's get some more cocoa beans, because why not? How is the stream for you guys? Are you getting any lag, or is it running smoothly? Is the I know it's only 720p, so it's not going to be incredible quality, but hopefully it's okay. What's the motives of this live? I actually don't know. It's just kind of a chilled one, really, to be honest with you. I don't have an answer for that. This is basically a test stream to see chat is laggy next level. I might just turn the chat off then, to be honest. Do you mean the chat on stream? I assume you mean the chat on stream, right? I'll just turn that off if that's actually quite bad. I'm just looking at the stream, the poll revolts. A lot of you are from Europe, which is a surprise. I don't actually have too many in terms of like my top audiences. There's not many from Europe. I know Germany's quite high. So shout out to any Germans. Okay, I'm just gonna end the poll. Yeah, I've taken the chat off. Cool. Your voice is very relaxing. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. I think the mic is probably helping it out a little bit. But we have desert. We've actually, I'm surprised how many biomes we've gone through. We've actually seen the majority of them. But yeah, what is the motive of the stream? Yeah, there isn't really a motive. How long have you had your YouTube channel? Since the first video was published. Oh, we've got a village. The first video came out in January 2021, so yeah, like 2 years and 3 months. It's crazy how fast it's gone, honestly. It feels like it's only been a year. Or the time flies by. Can you play on Bedrock Edition? I mean, I tend to just stick to Java. Obviously, I've got my shaders and stuff. That's kind of what I do in my videos. But I don't actually play Bedrock at all. I do have the Bedrock Edition downloaded on Windows, but on Xbox as well. I don't really play Minecraft on Xbox though, just because of I find it hard to play with controller. But I used to play a lot of Xbox 360. That was where it was at back in the day, like 2015. 360 was where it was at. I think that's where a lot of people kind of started out, was on the 360, like the console editions. Yeah, I've got a lot of good memories from it, but Xbox 360 was the best. Yeah, it was so easy to like get your friends in the world as well. I know you can still do it now on like on current Bedrock editions, but comparing it to Java, like back in like 2014, I don't think there were even realms, and if you did want to do a realm, you have to pay for it. So on Xbox edition, you could just invite your friends to a world and you could just play. Obviously the host had to be online, so you couldn't play. I'm just gonna settle down here. You couldn't play without the host, but yeah, that was good times. What we used to do is like, there was like a friend group, and we always used to, I'm sure a lot of you can relate, we used to start a world, play it for like, we used to grind on it for like 2 weeks straight, like run home from school, jump on the world, you know, do everything, you know, diamonds, we'd all build a house, build a base, all of that, and we'd kill the dragon, and then that was it really. There was no elytra or anything, so there was no like end game stuff after the dragon. There was no shulker boxes. There was none of that. So yeah, it was kill the dragon, and then yeah, we kind of, you know, got on Call of Duty after that, or whatever game we used to play. But see you later, Zane. I appreciate you coming in, Zane. Okay, what are we doing here? You would love RTX. I have actually tried RTX a few times. I might actually have a... I think I've got a shader pack, perhaps. That's the wrong one. I think it's super duper vanilla. No, this isn't really RTX. I think this was... before RTX was a thing, there was a thing called super duper graphics pack that they released in like 2016. They kind of teased it, but it never actually got released. So I think this is kind of mimicking what that would have looked like. But that would have come out for the Xbox, and we were all really hyped for it. So I think it was called Super Duper Graphics. And then they never released it. Obviously, they were probably just working on RTX instead. But yeah, this is what this one's like. This is kind of cool, though. We might play on this one for a while. Let's get some hay. Let's... all the wood's in here. Let's get some wood out. We have new materials. Let's get these prepared. Let's make a hoe. This is kind of weird, actually. I don't know why this is showing as purple. I might change it back. I'm not really fond of that. BSL was what I always used to use back in the day. This was up until like 2022. Everyone used to use BSL. Like every single content creator, everyone on Instagram, anyone who used shaders throughout 2022, they'd be using this. And then complementary came around and kind of changed the game. I think complementary was kind of built on BSL and kind of upgraded all of BSL. Please, can you scream Hog Raider? Unfortunately, I can't scream right now, so I've got to appreciate the household. Okay, let's. What do you think about people making TikToks and using creators' builds with credit? I think if you credit, it's completely fine. If people know that it's, it's not your idea. Like my recent video, I used a mumbo jumbo elevator. And obviously if you shout the creator out and you're not kind of taking it as your own work, then, but it's a different issue if you're completely uploading their content, or if you upload it and you don't actually say that it's not your idea. That's where it starts to get a bit, that's where issues start to arise. I think copywriting in general with TikTok is quite hard to get around because it's nowhere near as good as YouTube's copyright system. YouTube's really, really good because it's kind of got like an automatic detection. So if someone re-uploads a video you've got on your channel, it will go into your... Oh, that was good timing. It will kind of go into a copyright section in your dashboard, and you can review it and just literally do a tick box and remove it. So it's very, very straightforward on YouTube. But if it's TikTok, it's almost impossible for TikTok. Instagram, I think Instagram's a little easier. And of course you can DM people on Instagram and kind of, ask them and say, do you mind taking that down? If not, obviously you copyright them. I know for a long time TikTok didn't have DMing. You can actually DM people now without following them, or without them following you, if they've got them open. So you might have realized recently on TikTok that you can now suddenly DM a lot of the creators you follow, or a lot of people you follow. So that is why they've recently done an update, basically. But But yeah, completely re-uploading is a no-go. Like, if you do that, that's just... You'll end up getting copyright claimed eventually. The name of the shaders is complementary shaders. It's easy to get a hand on bid because the shader that Bedrock gang misses seeing their builds in. I'm not sure what you mean by the question. Why do you think your viewers are more Bedrock players than Java ones? Let's do a poll right now to see how many we have on each platform. I think I've done a few polls in the past, and I think Bedrock has actually come out on top. But it'll be interesting to see out of the people watching here, which version you play. Let's do some village raiding, shall we? Desert villages are actually, you don't get much loot from them, do you? Compared to if you found like a spruce village, I think they're the best. In terms of chests. But yeah, this was the 3D doors I was saying about earlier. Kind of adds a nice little dynamic. Let's this could end badly. Oh, he's going to get up there. Now that's going to end badly. We need to lure him over here. I probably should have left him to protect the village, but your boy's low on iron, so we got to do what we got to do, really. Chest plate. And what didn't we make earlier? Let's get a helmet. We just need some leggings now. We could do it with these swords soon. We'll leave that for later. Thank you for joining, Phoebe. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I appreciate you checking out the video. Or the live stream, I guess. I'm too used to saying video, but yeah, I appreciate you coming out here. Is this the network or it's laggy? I mean, my game's running fine. It's probably the internet which is causing the issue. Which I do apologise about. It's something I can't really control. I mean, I could drop to 30 frames if it is an issue. But 30 frames just looks... Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? I don't think I looted this one. Ah, bookshelves, we'll take these. I use a RTX 3060 Ti. That's my graphics card. I got it back in about a year and a half ago now. And it's been going well for me so far. It runs pretty much everything I'd like it to. Let's just whack this up all the way for a second. Imagine this crashes the stream. What's my RAM? 86%? We're good. I'm just trying to see which way to go from here. Let's try and find a desert temple. Thank you, Lord Griff. I hope you have a lovely day. or evening, or morning, or wherever you are. Let's go back down to 10. I think we're at 10, right, or 12. Okay, now we need to decide what we're going to take. Let's make these into gold ingots. So we can leave, diamonds can take with us. Any plans for survival hardcore or one heart series? I would love to have a hardcore series at some point. I think that I enjoy watching hardcore content. Obviously, it just adds another dynamic to it. So hardcore, I think I'd love to do one day. I do have a survival series in the form of a long play. So I've got 3 long play videos out, and they're about an hour and a half. 2 of them are an hour and a half. One's like 40 minutes. Voice crack. But yeah, so you can check those out if you'd like to. You can, of course, ask a question. That is what the live chat is for. So ask away. I mean, that was kind of a question already. So was that your question, or do you have any tips for builds? I would say get some inspiration, like scroll through Instagram, go on Pinterest or something, find kind of a style you'd like, and then go from there, really. What I used to do was find a build that I liked, build it myself, like follow the tutorial. This was like back in, like when I used to play on Xbox. So I'd like follow the tutorial. I'd then be like, I'd like learn the style they'd use, and then I'd kind of try to like make the same kind of build palette but in a different shape, and I'd go from there, and you'd learn so much from doing that. And you learn more from actually doing it yourself than just like, for example, like watching a video or looking at a like inspiration on Instagram. If you actually do it yourself, then you learn a lot quicker. And that goes for everything in life. Like if you're doing like homework, or you know, it's a lot better to, instead of just like read from a book, it's a lot better to actually write it down, because you'll remember it more. And then if you want to top that, then you can teach others, and teaching others is like the best way to remember things. So if you can manage to teach others something, then that's like the best way of learning. So what are we doing here? Let's go. We've just spent a whole day pretty much doing nothing, but I love you ice bike builds. We may have to do another ice bike build. The next video is actually going to be a starter base. So that could be cool to do another ice bike. What do you use to edit your videos? I use Premiere Pro. Got to take your first. Ah, that's true. That's true. We can't forget the first pick. Got to go all the way back now. I think the stream is like 10 seconds ahead of the chat, so you probably said that right as I left, but obviously I saw it when I was halfway across the desert. So, can you say my name? Arnie Berghaus? Sorry if I butchered it. We'll leave the string. How do you get inspiration for starter base? Kind of just playing around with different shapes and stuff. Like if I was doing an underground base, I'd kind of just play around with different shapes. Like for example, an underground, I'd like change the shape of some of the glass, and then I'd think about what the base needs. So obviously, if it's a starter base, it will need, you know, some chests, obviously crafting, furnaces, perhaps an enchanting room if it's like a, you know, starter to mid-range kind of base. So sometimes I plan out the interior first and then kind of build around it. And that's what I did with my, that's how I made my chest storage house thing a couple videos ago. So yeah, with the chest stream, obviously I wanted the interior, obviously the most important thing. and then I kind of just built around it. But with bases, I think it's a bit different. You kind of want them to look good and then do the inside. But with obviously practical stuff, you do the inside and then build around it. So it depends what you're doing, really. But yeah, obviously looking like inspiration, seeing what like kind of build palettes and stuff, and then kind of do something from the build palette. When you start 1.2 builds, I think when it drops, I will start doing 120. Because I think that's when it will be most in demand to see those videos, because everyone will be updating themselves. So I think I'm going to save the content for 1.20 for when it actually drops. So then, like a huge amount of the player base will come back to Minecraft. And yeah, I think that's the best time to do it. Yeah, there'll be the usual. I'll do a pet house video. Obviously, we've got a few new mobs coming, so there'll be a pet house video. There'll be, I'll do some bases with the new building materials and stuff. So yeah, it'll be fun. There'll be a lot of content. Got another portal here. That is the most sad-looking portal I've seen. Does it go down? Okay, it goes down a little bit. But yeah, anyway, my first video was 2021 January, which was a medieval medieval house. And that was actually built in my... So in COVID, I started a world, much like a lot of other people coming back to Minecraft in COVID. Like, there was a huge peak. If you look on Google Trends or anything like that, you'll see there was a massive peak in Minecraft and a lot of games, like the whole gaming industry especially. So everyone was inside with nothing to do. So I started a... oh wow. Silk Touch, that could actually be useful. I had a witch, by the way. I don't know where the witch was. Yeah. Oh, you got Minecraft in code. That's interesting. So you've only been playing for like... I mean, it's been 3 years now. It's actually crazy how long ago the lockdown was, but... I'm going to take the Silk Touch. Diorite, we can leave diorite. We'll make some... we'll craft this up into ingots. But yeah, so I started a survival world, and you can actually see the survival world that I started in my first ever video. The kind of intro cinematic is that world. So that's a kind of Easter egg, or I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was kind of thinking, right, what can I make? And I was like, well, I've already got this house designed from my survival world. I could do that as a tutorial. So that is where the channel began, and I've been going ever since. So a bit of history. It's kind of why I started YouTube, really, because there was so much free time with COVID and everything. So I was like, well, you know, I could make the most of this free time and put some content out. And then it started off quite slowly, and then TikTok started to blow up, and a lot of my TikTok views were going over to YouTube. And then I had one viral video, and then it kind of gone from there, really. And then it's steadily grown from that point. I could probably end this poll now. What is the version of the game? I'm currently playing 1.19.2 on Java Edition. There's so much sugarcane around here. I'm surprised by how much. I'm actually full. I've got a full stack. We may as well keep going, really, because... That's a great question from Sarah, actually. You know, let's do another poll for that. I'm enjoying these polls. So I'm not sure how loud this keyboard is on your end. Yo, hey David Siraz. Sorry if I butchered the name. How's it going? I appreciate you joining. YouTube, TikTok, I guess Instagram, and then I don't really know any other platforms where you could have found me. I guess Pinterest. I've got a few on Pinterest. You could, if there's anyone from Pinterest on here, then fair play. I know someone's going to put that now. Someone's going to put Pinterest. There's actually Reddit is another option. I've done like 5 posts on Reddit. And I've got like, I don't know, 1,000 upvotes in total. So if you are one of them 1,000, then fair play. No one from Pinterest. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of... Okay, someone actually has put Pinterest. It's probably quite hard to believe. Love your videos. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Finding YouTube shorts and I was amazed. And now I'm subscribed and I'm using the builds in my survival world to make a town. That's that's cool. I'd love to see the town you're working on. If you feel free to post it on my Discord. We've got a great community over there. I'm sure they'll be interested to see. What don't we need here? See, this is where it gets a bit like, what do I get rid of here? I guess bones aren't. I probably shouldn't have had that much sugarcane. I mean, sticks can go, to be honest, can't they? There we go. Join up the Discord if you want to come and hang out with us. Drink break. What's your objective of the survival? So far, staying alive is the objective, but we'll make a base eventually. I'm just kind of trying to just exploring right now before we settle down. So yeah, a lot from YouTube. Of course, we're streaming on YouTube, so a lot of you here would have come from YouTube, so that does make sense. I'm actually surprised Instagram is higher than TikTok. That's actually quite a surprise to me. I don't know why I have all this sugarcane. Also, Gorillo gets more sugarcane. Yeah, it just is. I'm kind of, as I'm reading chat, I'm kind of not really paying attention as to what I'm doing. Like right now, where am I running? No one knows where I'm running to. He didn't pick up the sugarcane. Yeah. So this stream is basically just, I'm just test running. This is the first ever stream, so I'm just getting used to everything really. As you can tell by the lack of progress we've made. We've been streaming for over an hour, and what have we done? We've got a diamond. That's about it. We have found a mess with it. That's I'd say that's quite an achievement, or a Badlands if they're called that now. Or is this just is this a Badlands, or is this just can you get a red sand desert? Is that a thing? Where is the temple you're looking for? No, we didn't find one, unfortunately. Use build item is wood. Oh, yeah, I'd agree with that. I think spruce is you'd never find a Gorillo build without a bit of spruce wood chucked in there, so I think that's a fair comment. I think the thing with spruce is it just goes with everything, so you can't really knock it. There's not much it doesn't go with. It's just the go-to for me, and for a lot of other people as well. I know, especially in the building community. To even see my food, you guys need to remind me when I need to eat, because I'm not even concentrating. All right, I need to sleep again soon. But yeah, in future live streams we'll actually have a motive. But yeah, this is just, we're just hanging out. We're having a bit of chilled Minecraft session. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Oh, oh yeah, I've also got the 3D rails from Vanilla Tweaks. So that's another thing I added. Should also finish your armor set. Do I have enough iron? Not yet. I'll get to that. I was surprised we had enough room for that, actually. Oh, another... This isn't the same one. I haven't done a full circle. No, I couldn't have done. If I've done a full circle, it's quite embarrassing. No, there's wheat here. It can't be the same one. There's more... And there's a golem. And the cat as well, apparently. I'll be taking these. I'm not sure how much room we've got left. 33. We should have enough. Hello, Bat. I'm very glad you've made it. Welcome in. Abandoned mine at night. Is that a new... Should we do it? To be fair, I didn't think it actually went anywhere. We can go check back there soon, though. I'll tell you what, if we can find a saddle, that'll be fun. I can't remember if villagers do saddles or if it's... No, they must do, right? Honestly, I haven't played Survival in a long time. Obviously, apart from my long play series. Other than that, you know, obviously all my videos are in creative. So I forget half the stuff in Survival and how it works. I used to like only play Survival and never used to play creative, but... hang on a second, what happened there? Did I press escape too early, I think? Yeah, we go. You can burn up. He always just... There'll be several parts of this as well. If you mean this series, then I do plan to do multiple streams. Perhaps weekly. But the main purpose of this stream was to kind of prepare for the charity live stream we've got coming up, which will be on the 16th of April. So then that's going to be about an hour, and I thought, you know, if I'm streaming for 8 hours for the first time, it's going to be a bit, you know, so... What do you think about complimentary reimagined, or all the reimagined stuff as compared to the normies? I have actually got reimagined, but I didn't use it. I like the clouds though, the clouds are cool. I'm worried it will make... I can't get achievements, if you know what I mean. Do they class as cheat? Shaders don't class as cheat, so you will still be okay with achievements. I've been getting some achievements as I've been playing, so... Yeah, mods don't affect the achievements, it's just obviously if you have cheats on. So you should be fine. That is Java at least. I know Bedrock may be different. I'm not 100% sure. Bedrock may be different. Survive a house on the water like the witch hut. That's a very nice idea actually. I could even do that as a starter base, like a small kind of base, or I could do it as a full, like, bigger style base. Way too much weight. Way too much. Let's get rid of flint, I guess. We can always get flint. What do you guys think about these shaders? Do you prefer them? These kind of remind me of, I can't remember what the sweets are called. You know, in like dolly mixtures, when you have the pink ones, it kind of reminds you of that. I don't know if you guys have dolly mixtures in your countries, but yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Banging sweets, by the way, dolly mixtures. If you're ever in the UK, or I don't know if they have them in other countries, but banging sweets. Or candy, I guess. I should say candy. For you American viewers. Northern Lights vibe on the other one was a mood though. Very true. I mean, I can have these on here. Actually, apparently not. I've never customized these ones. Maybe they're in here. I'm not sure. Let's go back. They look just like them. You can use hay bales for a roof. That's cool. Please make a few builds and all with these shaders. I could do a video with these shaders actually. I think it's a bit clearer. Like looking at the wheat from here, it's kind of a bit more defined, I guess. And we'll switch it back to this one. This one is obviously more vibrant because I've messed with the settings and added like the sky color and stuff. I don't know. It seems the water's obviously different, but you can change the water on these ones as well to look the same. Like you can go into, there's so much customization with complementary, which is kind of why a lot of people use them. Like you can go into water here and you can change it to the reimagined ones. So there you can have like the reimagined water. Haven't had dolly mixtures in years. Yeah, neither have I, to be honest, but they're good either way. But the clouds, yeah, true. The clouds are cool. Tell you what, we will stick with this one for a bit. They are cool. They're kind of like obviously the vanilla clouds, but 3D. I know some people don't really like the effect the modern, not modern, more like realistic clouds on the complementary. I know some people prefer the vanilla look. So this is kind of a good one. I think it might be a bit easier on the operating system, like on your computer. I think these are better for your computer if you are struggling with frames, because it's a newer shader. So maybe it's more runs a bit nicer. Which mod do you use for shaders? I use Iris. But yeah, obviously you can use Optifine, but Iris allows me to have a lot of mods which I wouldn't be able to have without it. I think this is a warm ocean biome. Let me just bump this up a bit. What do we have here? Another mod I've been playing recently is Distant Horizons, which is really, really cool. Distant Horizon, you can add like 256 chunks, but it doesn't actually add too much stress on your PC. Like it will kind of render them, like it will render the blocks with just like one color, but because it's so far away, you can't actually tell. But yeah, Distant Horizons is really fun to play with, but you just can't use shaders with it. I don't have it installed right now, but so I can't actually show you. But yeah, that is that's a fun one to play with for sure. I'd recommend looking at that. But yeah, I'm still looking for a place to build. Could take a boat, you know. Let's make a boat. Do we have any planks? We don't have planks. Let's just use some oak. I've just realised we didn't get any dark oak saplings, which is a bit of an L. So we found a dark oak biome, got a bit excited, and didn't get any saplings because we were too sidetracked. So yeah, whoops. You see, what do we get rid of? Do we? Look, realistically, we don't need that much. We don't need a cobweb. Okay. Alright, let's get moving. Apologies, I'm not keeping up with chat. It's quite. I'm still getting used to reading both. Shout out to Forge 100 for the comment. I tried to do a spruce tree house and I couldn't get the trees to plant, sadly. Yeah, spruce. Obviously, spruce is the best, of course. So I always try to find spruce. We haven't stumbled across spruce yet, unless we did and I forgot. I'm getting a few texture issues with this shader. Not sure what that's about. Right now we're just on our own. There's no land. Kelp. Do we need kelp? I mean, if we did, we don't have room for it, so we'll say no. Was probably next to the desert temple, yeah, also which we didn't find. So the next biome, watch this, the next biome will be spruce, 100%. Next biome we see. Change the water, it looks bad. We could go back. I mean, I am getting a few issues, so I think I'll chuck it back on this one. Are you going to stream on Twitch? No, I'm not. Purely because I've already got the audience on here, so it doesn't really make sense to move over to Twitch. And also, it's kind of going downhill, I feel, with a lot of videos I'm seeing. I don't really know, like, I'm not really in the Twitch scene, but it feels like it's going that way. I don't know, I'm just going to stream on YouTube. Obviously, I've got the audience, so it just makes sense, really. Maybe use boat with chests. That's a shout, actually. I could do that. What do we have down here? Any bad guys? Golden apple. More nuggets, but I can't really take them, so we're gonna leave those. Just about made it. Dying would suck. Set a new spawn point. See, look, we live on the edge here, so. But saying that, we do have 14 wool, so we you know, we can afford it. We've also just found a sea temple, I think it is, coming up on the left here. Is that a sea temple? Probably should stay away from that. It's not a great idea. I feel like in the future YouTube will be more dominant in streaming than Twitch with all the controversy. Yeah, there does seem to be a huge amount of controversy. A lot of people moving over to Kick, I think it's called. 41 and 2 stacks of sugar cane. Don't be a good idea, be a nomad. Look, we're living life on the boat. We're boat lifing right now. Yeah, everyone's moving over to Kick, so I don't really know what's going on with Twitch. I don't know why they don't just move to YouTube. Obviously they don't have as many features for streamers, but yeah, I think obviously Kick they allow much more. Like, you can get away with saying a lot more. I don't know if any of you guys know Aiden Ross, but he recently got banned on Twitch and he moved over to Kick. And yeah, there's been quite a lot of controversy from the things he's been doing on there, but they're probably getting paychecks as well to move over, so I don't blame them, really. As someone said, go check the dream short, Minecraft will be acquired by Google. Unfortunately, you may have been, if you notice what the day is, you probably can guess that that's not actually the case. Unfortunately, that may be an April Fool's. Sorry to ruin it for you. But yeah, Google, Minecraft will not be handed over to Google. I don't think Microsoft will ever sell it, to be honest. Because, I mean, you don't really sell Minecraft, do you? Unless, obviously, you're Notch. It makes sense why Notch sold it, to be honest. Though, if Microsoft come to you with 1 billion, or however much it was, I think it was over 1 billion, you're gonna say yes. Also, it wasn't spruce; it was oak, unfortunately. So, I kind of lost that bet. Make a tutorial on Ohio City. I mean, that's quite a big tutorial you're asking for there. Kick is owned by State, which is a gambling site. That's interesting. It's my first time hearing your voice. Well, here you go. Here's my voice. It's been on a few videos before, but yeah, not many. So, is there actually anything? So these will be architecture. sites, I believe. Or there may be... Oh, hello, mate. But I think, yeah, there'll be like architecture digging... not architecture. What should I say? The dig sites. I can't remember the name. Archaeology, that's the one. Got it mixed up there. I've also got an animation mod which makes the arms kind of do this. How do you make your videos from different angles? So I use the replay mod, which is for Java Edition, and I'd highly recommend it for any content creator. You can get, yeah, some really, really nice footage. So basically, you run it whilst you're recording, and then you can go back. So for example, if you build for like 20 minutes, you can go back to the replay recording and see basically everything you've done, and set up a camera angle. So you don't have to be in the player view. You can set the camera angle wherever you want, and then you can like move it around and do some cinematic shots, or you can keep it still while the player's building. But yeah, replay mod is a really nice mod. Can I use your shaders with settings in PoJav Launcher? I'm not actually sure what PoJav Launcher is. But if you can have shaders, then, and if you can install complementary, then I'm sure it's the same on any launcher. What's your next great build? My next video is going to be starter bases. So that'll be exciting. Ocean ruin type house build would be cute. That's a great idea. I need to start writing these down. I've had a lot of ideas here. I'm going to go back through the live chat after this to kind of see all the ideas you guys are giving me, because these are actually very helpful. We've had an on top water base. We've had an ocean ruin. That's where my memory ends. I can't actually remember. I'm sure there was more than two though, right? Silders. I used to use Silders back in the day. That was like the first one that came through. Silders Vibrant Shaders. I think a lot of people used to use Silders. I haven't used it in a while though. You have such a calming voice. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like a house built into a big boat. That's cool. We do have a video submission from you. That's true. Your voice is so funny. Well, I'll take it as a compliment, I guess. Ice spikes. Yeah, ice spikes are cool. That was one of the other requests. You should make a podcast. I mean, maybe one day. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say never, you know. I'm not a very like chatty person in general, but when I'm like talking about a topic that I'm kind of into, then I guess I can get. That's kind of what podcasts are about, though. Really, they're not. Like, once you're on a topic, you can kind of go deep into it. But yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a podcast anytime soon. Like, don't get your hopes up. Where are you going? Honestly, Candy Buffett, I don't know. Honestly, no clue where I'm going. I should probably start to settle down soon. I'm kind of just reading chat whilst holding down W. So I'm just trying to interact with you guys whilst I'm playing. Obviously, if I start playing, then I'll be able to chat less. So I'm just kind of, yeah, looking at my second monitor right now. And seeing what we find. We'll probably keep going until the nighttime shifts. Or until we find spruce, because obviously I can't build. It's not possible for me to build without spruce, according to my videos. So what's coming first, Gorilla Craft Season 3 or a podcast? Only time will tell, I guess. Only time will tell. But definitely not a podcast, so I guess you can Yeah, don't get your hopes up too much. I do enjoy podcasts though. I listen to Diary of a CEO, if any of you guys know of that podcast. That is one I listen to a lot. Like when I'm on a run or... is this spruce? We've actually found spruce. So we have no reason not to build now. Well, here we go. It's only taken... how long is the stream? I think there's a command for it, right? If we do... I think there's a command for it. I can't remember how what time we started, but it's like an hour or so. Yeah, it probably won't come to an end though, to be honest. I'm kind of enjoying this. It's probably not very entertaining though, to be honest. So I apologise for the... You've just basically watching Boating Simulator for an hour. It's been live for offline. Okay, I really appreciate that, Streamlabs. That's good information there. Is Mr. Beast the greatest YouTuber? I'd have to say yes. I would definitely say yes. It's kind of a shame really, because in some aspects he's kind of having, like, people are blaming him for the way YouTube's going. Like really quick form content, a lot of loss of creativity and personality, but I think you can't knock Mr. Beast for that. It's just the people that are trying to replicate him. But yeah, Mr. Beast has done... He's basically revolutionised the platform. You know what? We don't need that many. Although I did collect it, it's got to go. I don't know what else to throw away here. I mean, cocoa beans, to be honest, aren't really essential. So let's... Okay, that didn't work. Although we could do this actually. Hang on a second. Let's do that. Yeah, beastification. But I think a lot of people just knock Mr. Beast for it, but you can't really blame him for it. He's like giving so much to charity. He's got his own charity YouTube channel, and he gives so much away, as well as making really nice content on his own channel. So even Boating Simulator, I appreciate that. I might just I might just make a 1 hour long play of being in a boat then, in that case, with some music behind it. Oh, Dio Rods, I didn't even realise you were in here, Dio Rods. If anyone hasn't checked out Dio Rods before, huge shout out. Amazing content. Really underrated as well, Dio Rods. I appreciate you being here, Dio. I hope you have a lovely day. IP, unfortunately there's no server for an IP. So, sorry about that. You're almost at 1 million. I am almost at... Well, I'm a fair way off. Probably about a year, I'm going to predict. Perhaps next summer, 2024 summer. Unless anything drastic changes and my channel blows up. But yeah, it's getting exciting to that golden plaque, which will be fun. What's your objective? Look, I've just realized... Look, I'm reading chat. I've just ran straight past the spruce we just took an hour to find. I didn't even collect any. Although we have found some dark oak, which is... You know what? Let's get rid of some bones. Let's get at least one. That's a stick. Maybe this year. Please turn on better leaves. I was getting a bit of lag with better leaves. So I'm going to leave it off, unfortunately. I can see what it's like again. It may have just killed the sheep for food. I've actually got a lot of food already, to be fair. And inventory is an issue, so... Let me just get some dark oak. Okay, well that's gone. Better Leaves. Yeah, this is the Better Leaves resource pack. I use it in the majority of my videos. But it does have quite a hit on performance. Obviously, you've got all these extra pixels you've got to load in. You have bare bones too? Yes, I do have bare bones. I actually used that for when I did a collaboration with Animal Mace. He always uses bare bones, so I had to put that on for the tutorial. But yeah. Mild stuttering with the pack on. Okay, I'll turn it off. Yeah, I did think I don't want to ruin it, the experience on your end, so I'll turn it off. Okay, let's get back to the spruce. Get some spruce. There's still over 100 of you guys in here. I'm actually amazed I've been able to keep you guys in here from being in the boat for so long. So I appreciate you all staying in. But we are at home now in the tiger biome. Still got some stone tools. Only got 2 iron. I think I'm going to go mining. We need a space for this. Let's get rid of that. And let's ensure we get some... Get at least one. Content is fire. I appreciate it. I think Candy, you've been here for a long time. I appreciate you staying in for so long. I think you were here from like the start, if I'm not wrong. Do you use your builds when playing in your spare time? Well, I don't actually play much. Like if I'm only really playing Minecraft if I'm making a video. It sounds quite sad, really, but yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't really play it in my spare time outside of making videos. I think that your first day your world size will be infinite giga. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're at 6,500 minus 2,000. We've gone a long way. And to think we have to go 100,000 in the charity stream is going to be... That's going to be such a long stream. It's basically going to be what we've done so far, just running. So if you guys are enjoying this, I'm sure you'll enjoy the charity stream. We've got a lot of yeah, things that will make it a bit more exciting along the way. We're going to have like wheel spins and stuff at certain milestones, and yeah, it's going to be great. I hope. And it's going to be about 8 hours, so depending on whatever time zone you're in, you should be able to at least catch, you know, even 10 minutes. So I wouldn't worry about any time zones or anything. So, but yeah, once again, if you have joined recently, that is a charity live I'm going to be doing on the 16th of April. And that is going to be raising money for the charity I am raising for my London Marathon, which I've got coming up. So yeah, I've been training for like 3 months now. I started in the new year. But yeah, it's coming to the end of the training now. I'm actually tapering like down in the distance. I've actually ran the most you do in training, which is 20 miles, which is crazy to think about how far it is. When I started the training plan, it was like a 6-mile run, and I was like, how on earth am I meant to run 6 miles? And yeah, it's getting closer now. So now we're up to 20 miles, and that's the most you do in training. And obviously a marathon is 26. So there's another 6 on top of that. And that is on the 23rd. So that's the week after the charity stream. So yeah, hopefully we can raise some money. It's a great charity. It's for the Mental Health Foundation. Right, I need to get rid of something here. Sand is probably... Tell you what, I'm going to sleep. Set the spawn point. And we're going to move on. Leather cocoa beans. True. Yeah, I have taken... We're good, we're good. Thoughts on the sniffer? Yeah, I think it's a fun. It's a unique mob, unlike any other mob, which is great. kind of add some lore to the game, like a dinosaur kind of mob. Has its own egg as well, which is like another build item, as well as the mob, which is cool. So yeah, I think the sniffer is a great addition. I haven't actually played any of the snapshots yet, so I haven't actually tried out the sniffer. We could do a 1.2 like snapshot live stream if you guys are interested in that, for like future streams, or we can continue with this. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. As well as the camel. The thing is with the camel, right? I don't see where it's going to be used. Like, we have horses, and they're not used once you get an elytra. So camels are actually just slow horses where they can, I think, just jump a bit further, but they don't even jump as high. So I don't know what they're trying to do with the camels, to be honest. I just don't think they'll be used that much. They're a cool addition to the desert. The desert is obviously quite barren, so they did need to add something to the desert to make it a bit more exciting. But yeah, I think it's kind of, I mean, when you see a horse, you don't really, unless you have a saddle, you don't really, I mean, I normally kill them to get the leather, but yeah, it's not really like an excitement unless you got a saddle. But yeah, camels, I guess they're cool. And yeah, they add some life to the desert, which was needed. So yeah. But I don't see myself using them quite that much at all. Camels are cool if you have friends. What if you don't have any? Well, I guess they're not cool then. Yeah, because they seat 2 players, don't they? That is another positive, actually. So I guess they are. They do have a very small use case for them. Yeah, for the most part, just a decorative feature. Well, we have a lush cave here. We'll be going for 2 hours. I'm going to wrap the stream up sometime soon. I had in plan about 2 hours, so I think we're going to end it about here. Actually, we'll go in the lush cave on the next stream. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Once again, there'll be a charity stream on the 16th of April. And possibly another one next week, maybe next Saturday. And I might even do like a during the week one if you guys want that. But yeah, probably like the same time, like kind of the evening. That's kind of when I'm most free to do it. So yeah, I appreciate everyone. Let me just get my fancy graphics on. Not really that fancy, to be honest, but. No, that's the wrong screen, sorry guys. Okay, we've kind of got some things on that shouldn't be on. Okay, there we go. As you can tell, I'm quite new to all this, but that was kind of the charity stream. Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and yeah. I will see you in the next stream, and I'll also see you next Saturday for my video which releases, which will be a starter base video. And there'll probably be some TikToks and stuff and shorts. I've got a few shorts coming out this week. So I appreciate everyone for coming out and checking out the first stream. And yeah, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and join the Discord, of course, to hang out with the community. There's a link in chat just posted. So yeah, I'll see you there. Alright. See you later, guys.